Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about obstacles because this whole process is an obstacle. But it's really fun and too, especially if you really like this field. And every day, um, you look at your life, there's sacrifices you make, and um, it can be hard at times because, there are people out there, getting married or, they have time to go on trips and all this stuff and they don't have to take classes. And I think it's really easy to feel like, yes, I'm doing so much to get prepared for med school and becoming a physician, but like, I could be doing all this other stuff, but how I look at it is like I love it so much that all these sacrifices I do um, make for myself, yeah, it's hard sometimes, or you try to do too much. And I think, like, it's a learning process, so yes, you make mistakes, but, like, I love this field so much that these sacrifices that I make, yeah, it's hard sometimes, but you look at what you're doing in the big picture, and it helps, it helps to realize that, like, this is what I'm doing, and this is why I'm doing it. I want to become a really good physician. Um, but with that, I think comes challenges. I mean, academic challenges, personal challenges. I have a lot of friends who have gone through personal challenges, and my story is a lot like other people's, I think, because even though I have a sibling who's has an illness and it's been really hard, but if you put it in a general category, you have to learn to roll with the ups and downs and be able to focus really, on yourself, because you can't be there for someone completely 100% if you don't take care of, the person within yourself. And so I think at times I meet people and like I'll tell them about my story because it's just brought up, and I don't usually talk about it very easily unless it's brought up with friends, or how I'm doing, or we just talk about challenges, and it's one of my main challenges in my life right now. Um, but I don't, because I don't want it to define who I am, and I have a goal at hand, and with life, you just it's hard to get over obstacles, and um, you just have to kind of look at them and say, hey, this is what I want to do. And even though this is here and it's something I'm going to have to deal with at times, I have to know that there are going to be times where I can't, where I have to be like, I have to focus on myself. Um, so, like, for me, when there are emergencies with my sister, I sometimes, thanks to my friends, had to just say I can't go, because even though I love her to death, I knew that for me, I needed to focus on school, um, and I needed to focus on myself and to just clear my head and know that my sister was with other family, that she was safe, um, and that she has a really good team of medical professionals as well, helping her out a lot. And that she can also, she knows herself too. She has her really bad days, um, but she also has good days, and um, when she has her good days, that's what I really cherish. So, um, I think if you're going through an obstacle, um, it's hard, but don't let that stop you, from doing what you love to do. And also, you can't devote your whole time to one thing. And even though my sister at times is really sick, I can't devote all my time. Like, if you have a significant other, if you have best friends, if you have a dog, you have to you have to also spend time with those people too. You can't drop everything just for one person. It's not realistic. And even though my sister, yes, she is at times really sick, um, but like you also have to realize that you're also a person. And yeah, I'm just saying this for me, like, it's hard because it feels selfish, but you have to care for yourself too. And my sister knows that I really have a passion for being a doctor, and when she first got diagnosed with this illness, she was like, I really want you to go for what you want. And um it's something that really has affected me by her wanting me to go for what I want to go for. And um so I think it helps, it helps to talk to people, my friends I talk to all the time when I have bad days. But also, it's just life. You go through obstacles, and for you, it might not even be a sick sibling. And it could be, I don't like talking about it a lot because, I don't want it to define who I am. Um, because there are other things about me that I also want to be known for, that for me are key parts of me, and my sister is just one area of my life, and I think what keeps me strong though too is like she knows me, she cares about me, and she knows that I care, and that I'm there for her even when I can't be, physically there. So that really helps to have that, connection and trust between one another. But even if you don't have this situation, and you're going through a situation just with yourself or something, like, it's okay to have obstacles because it makes you stronger, and you have a story to tell, as well as being able to look at yourself and say, this is an obstacle I'm either going through or have gotten through, and it made me better. So yeah, don't give up because you're going through tough times. Um, and in many ways, my sister going through what she's going through has brought me to a better place because I've taken care of myself in many ways, which have been hard at times to like focus on myself and not others, because I love taking care of other people and being there for people and all my friends and family. And but you have to realize at some point you have to take care of yourself, and I think that's one of the most important things of this career, is to be focused on you. And, not to be overly selfish, but stay in tune with how you're doing. Make sure you don't get overly worked. Don't fight your body saying that I'm tired at some point, because if you get too tired, then you're not going to be able to perform as well. So um it's hard because it's a tug of war, because you could be tired but you have all this work to do, and the more work you get done, the more time you're going to have to do other stuff, whether it be like extra time to study a hard subject or some free time with friends. But yeah, don't give up, and stay tuned for some more posts.